I want to talk about a really underrated songwriting technique that I like to call flow phrases. It's something that you hear in a lot of hit songs, but it rarely gets talked about. And this song by Sam Smith, How Do You Sleep, is a great opportunity to talk about this technique because it's used throughout the song and it's done perfectly to help the song achieve a really amazing flow. And it's not a surprise because the songwriters who wrote this song along with Sam Smith, Max Martin, Ilya, and Savan, Kotecha, they've used flow phrases in the many hits they wrote together, so they have a really good feel for it, and it shows. So let me explain what a flow phrase is. So say you're writing a song and your first verse ends early in the 8th measure, so you have a couple of empty beats before the pre-chorus starts. Now again, this is all depending on situation and the context, but a lot of times leaving those beats empty can kill the flow of your song and make the transition to the next section anticlimactic instead of energizing and exciting. This is where flow phrase comes in. It's a short connecting phrase at the end of a section that helps to increase the amount of tension that's going to be released when the next section starts. So let's look at how it's done in How Do You Sleep. This is the last phrase of the first verse. It sounds like this. Now, they could have left the next couple of beats empty and just went exactly directly here. And it wouldn't be terrible, you know, it would be a good song without it. But this thing here in red really helps it flow and really helps increase the tension. Let's listen to it with that red flow phrase. Just 2 syllables, but it rises, it gives you a lift, it gives you more tension, it gives you something to anticipate, it gives you more to anticipate so that when the pre-chorus arrives, it's really a lot more exciting. And they do this throughout the song. This is the flow phrase from the pre-chorus to the chorus. So this is the last conventional phrase of the pre-chorus. Now the flow phrase. Again, 2 syllables, just baby. And that's enough to really energize the chorus. And again, from the chorus to the post-chorus, this is the last phrase of the chorus. Along with the instrumental break, going into that drop. So it's really effective. Another interesting thing about it, and again, it goes to the experience of these songwriters, and something that they mask. Let's look at those last 2 flow phrases from the pre-chorus to the chorus and from the chorus to the post-chorus. This is this one, and this is from the chorus to the post. You almost don't notice because the change in context and the change in texture and the vocal timbre and the production, everything they do here. But melodically, these 2 flow phrases are identical. The lyrics are different, the rhythmic subdivision are different, but the melody, the notes here, identical. So again, this goes to what I talked about in the last couple of videos about kind of masking repetition, repeating the same thing in different contexts so that it works as a hook, but it doesn't get boring because it's exact repetition. People kind of start